you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love.
I am not looking forward to this. I'm so burnt and uncomfortable and miserable. It's time to make the drive back home. And I would have to make 2 different stops when we get home to get the dog and all that. Hopefully, if it's anything like the way here with him, it's already starting. It's 11:25 and we finally just got on the road. I say it's gonna take like 8 hours and 15 minutes. I don't know why it's like an extra 45 minutes this time than it was the way here. Said this is going, well actually I do know why. It's because it's going to my grandpa's, not home. Home is closer, but I have to get the dogs back, so I have to go past home, go all the way 45 minutes away to my grandpa's house, and then go to my Nana's house, and then go back home. God, I really wish I didn't have to do all that, but I don't know. Well, it's not anywhere near dinner time right now. It's almost lunchtime.
Almost lunchtime?
Yes. Yeah, none of us have eaten yet because all the food got packed up and everything because, you know, we had to be out this morning. Talking about getting food somewhere. I don't know what she was talking about doing. Yeah, some people left like last night. I debated leaving last night because it is kind of easier to drive through the night with kids because they sleep, but I didn't trust myself because I was so exhausted. Like, I don't know what it is about this trip, but I've just been so exhausted. Like, literally by 10 o'clock at night I can barely keep my eyes open, even though I'm sleeping until 9, 10, which is about the same. When I'm home, sometimes I'm up until like midnight, 1 in the morning, and then I sleep till 8, 9, 10 o'clock, whatever. But for this trip, it's like I can barely keep my eyes open by 10 o'clock, even though I'm sleeping till 9, 10 in the morning. I don't get it. But yeah, I just didn't think that I would be able to drive through the night like that. This drive here, I left at like 4 in the afternoon and didn't get there until 1, and that was definitely rough once I started getting tired. So yeah, stuck driving through the whole day. And I just want to go home and go straight to bed, really. But, you know, I gotta get the dogs back. My bed's not even made at home because I washed all the stuff so that I could like have fresh, clean stuff when I got home, but I didn't have time to finish washing it and make the bed. So I have to get home and make the bed first and unpack. It'll probably take me a while to actually freaking unpack though, knowing me. So yeah, it's saying I'll get to my grandpa's house at like 7:40, so we'll see what happens. ate breakfast this morning, and we were talking about going to Buc-ee's, because I've never been to Buc-ee's before, and I saw them on the way here, but it was so late and the kids were like screaming and crying and whining and everything, so I was like, there's no way I'm gonna prolong this trip anymore. Like, I'm just trying to get there. So hopefully, like, they're doing better today. We can actually stop there, because I've been wanting to go to Buc-ee's for a long time, but I've never been near one. But I think we passed 2 on the way back to South Carolina. So I have just under a half a tank now. I'm hoping that that will get me to where the Buc-ee's is, because the Buc-ee's is in like Daytona, and we were further south than that. I think we're probably about an hour and a half from Daytona maybe. So I'm hoping that this half tank could get me there. That way I can just get gas there and go to Buc-ee's, you know? Yeah, so we stopped to eat, and I was like starving, but for some reason when I started trying to eat, it was making me really nauseous. What do you mean turn left? What are you doing? My GPS is glitching out. What the heck why did you just do that? Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like I couldn't even finish my fries because I was getting nauseous, and I didn't even try eating. Literally just passed, I just passed what looked like Scott's car. And said, is that Scott? And a second after that, my aunt texted me and said that they were pulling over. And I don't know if they're pulling over to let Alex catch up, because Alex, I think, stopped at the gas station, or if something's wrong. I think I'm gonna have to just get the dogs tomorrow, because I don't think I have it in me to do all that tonight after driving. I didn't really want to go home after like this whole week and then have to go back out. Like, I wanted to be able to go home and just not have to leave the house for a few days to relax. That's why I was trying to go ahead and get the dogs today. And plus I miss them, and like, I don't know, I feel like every day longer that they're with someone else makes me anxious, but I just don't think. What'd you get?
It's a kitty. What?
It's 9:30 and we just got home about 10 minutes ago. Feels so weird without the dogs here. So, I'm gonna have to get them early tomorrow. But I just wanna go to bed. I gotta go make the bed and then I'm gonna lay in the bed.
Mom, can you carry me?
I'm picking up a mobile order for Sandra. I haven't had a coffee all week, so I just need this. It's almost 1 o'clock and I'm trying to go get the dogs. I'm so tired. The kids asked to sleep in my room last night, and Ashlyn woke me up at 3 in the morning screaming, crying for no reason. And then I was stuck up until like 6. Then finally went back to sleep. And then they woke me up around 11. I'm so tired still. Definitely no way I could have gone and gotten the dog straight after driving all the way here.
Alright, you want to shop?
No, that's okay. Thanks, you too. It's not by me, Ashlyn. It's behind me and I cannot reach it. This kid does not understand that I can't just grab her whatever she wants when I'm driving. That was the main problem we had during the road trip, is she kept dropping her stuff. And then crying that she wants it back, and I'm telling her I can't get it because I'm driving and she doesn't listen.
15 minutes away is your grandpa?
40. That's a little better. Thankfully, the ride home wasn't as bad as the ride there. Jace didn't scream as much. He kind of did this thing on the way there. It drove me insane because the kids were whining, Mom, 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 Mom. But every time I would answer and Jace would hear me, he would be like, oh shit, Mom's here, I need to scream. You know, he would like remember that I was in the car, so he would start screaming his head off. So I'm like, dude, I literally cannot talk. So then the kids are just like, Mom, 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 Mom. And I'm like, I don't want to answer because if I answer, Jace is going to hear me and start screaming, but they won't stop calling my name. And then they just keep going. And I'm like, hush, I can't answer you. Like, Jace cries when I talk. So like, can y'all just calm down? Like, just take it out. Just calm down. Mom, 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 Mom. Whining. Ashlyn, I dropped this, I dropped that. I'm driving. No, you're not. I'm driving. Well, you can get it. No, I can't. I'm driving. You know, you can get it. No, I can't. I'm driving. I cannot grab things out of the back seat when I am driving. So that was like the whole ride there. Jace would like sleep and then would wake up and scream. Like every 30 minutes he would wake up and scream for like 5-10 minutes, and then he'd go back to sleep. And then that just happened the whole time. And then on the way home, he did a little bit better. He screamed a couple times. And then he kind of did that, like he would wake up and scream if he heard me thing, like the last 2 hours. But it rained like so much of that drive off and on. So,
Mommy,
I don't know how to fix it.
Mommy, what are you doing?
First night there, Jace fell off the bed and gave himself a bruise and a knot on the head. And then the last night there, I was in the shower and he was in the bathroom with me and he slipped and like hit the he like hit the corner of his eye on the shower wall, like on the corner of the wall. He barely even cried, so I honestly thought he like got lucky and didn't really hit it, but now he's got like a little bit of a black eye. So Jace literally cannot stop getting hurt. Like literally cannot. As soon as one bruise or scratch or something starts to fade away, he gets a new one without fail. It was never this bad with the girls. I told Christopher, I was like, if this is what it's like having a boy, I don't want another boy ever. Apparently Starbucks like changed their policy where now you have to ask for classic syrup. They told me they don't automatically put classic in anymore. It's okay, it just needs to be a little sweeter. Especially after a week of not having coffee. It felt so weird without the dogs home last night, like getting home when the dog's not being there and like waking up and them not being there and like not feeling them in the bed. Like I was literally like kicking my legs, like trying to feel for them, and I'm like, they're not here. So it feels so weird. I'm gonna get Cleo first. She's furthest away, so I'm gonna hit that way. Dude, I freaking hate when people do that shit. You go in order, okay? You go in order. I hate when you're getting on the on-ramp and the people start merging from behind, so then the people in the front get cut off. Hate it. Just wait your turn. There's gotta be some sort of rule to that, like you have to merge in order. Just like how you're supposed to yield to the oncoming traffic, I feel like you should have to yield to the people in front of you. take the week off of YouTube, but I forgot to pack my adapter, so I had no way of editing the whole time I was there, so oops. But I guess it was kind of a good thing, you know, to fully take it as like a break and like as a true vacation. I still did a little bit of schoolwork, but I tried not to do a lot of like things like that. You know, I tried to actually soak in like the art of doing nothing as much as I could, because I still had to chase after the kids and be a parent. You know, when you go on vacation as a parent, you're still a parent, so you're just parenting in a different place, which can be more difficult because when you're in someone else's space, there's just an extra added anxiety about them messing with stuff, especially when it's like a Airbnb, like hotel type situation. So, you know, you're still parenting and chasing after kids and trying to keep them out of trouble. But besides that, now that I'm back home and it's Saturday, I need to finish up this week's schoolwork today and tomorrow, since I didn't do most of it throughout the week. Monday, I'll have to start back up with YouTube again. Of course. I need to actually get around to unpacking today because I cannot let those clothes sit, especially because they are wet from, you know, pool and beach and stuff. So I've got to get that stuff washing and hopefully semi-unpacked today. I'll probably do that after dinner because right now I have to do schoolwork and stuff, and it's gonna be 4 soon anyway. So got all the dogs back. I think the little dogs especially are glad to be home. Aw, Nike. Jace was really excited to see his dogs again. Him loves some dogs. He loves all dogs, so. Oh, and also I remembered or realized that I start with another course on Monday, so I got to get prepared for that because I'm about to be doing 2 courses at once. I'm in my 4th week of this one, so I have like 4 more weeks of this one, and then on Monday I start a new course that is 8 weeks. So for 4 of those weeks I'll be doing 2. So I've been doing 1 for 4 weeks, and then for the next 4 weeks I'll be doing 2, and then the last 4 weeks will be 1 again. So, but that's kind of just the only way that it could work out. I typically try not to have to do 2 courses at once anymore because it tends to be too much work for me to focus on. But I didn't really have many options with the start dates and stuff, so I tried to stagger it at least a little bit. Christopher didn't even get to work this whole last week. He dripped to drive up to Indiana for work last Sunday, the day before I left for Florida, but when he was about 3 hours away, his truck broke down. So then he had to go stay at a hotel and get the truck towed and fixed. It needed like a new belt, something with the pulleys, something with the AC compressor. A bunch of stuff was done really dumb when he had the new engine put in. So the truck had to be fixed. And he was supposed to, like, he was told he could go to a different job for the rest of the week and then start at the job he was supposed to go to on Monday because they only do training on Mondays. But he didn't get the truck back until Wednesday, and so he was gonna go drive the rest of the way Thursday and start work, but they're like, there's no point in you starting this late in the week, like we're not doing that. So now he just has to wait until Monday to go for training at that job that he was supposed to go to in the first place. Half of my orchid didn't survive us being gone though.
It's already working it.
I don't know if it'll rebloom, like would that rebloom? The other side's fine for the most part, so I don't know if that side will come back or not.
Give me love, give me all your